everybody? It's your girl Angelic Barbie back here today doing my WWE Raw review, February 20th, 2007, guys. I'm so sorry that this review is a little late, but you know I got a life outside of YouTube, so you guys understand. But let's go ahead, guys. There's some good, there's some bad, and of course there's some ugly, and we're gonna go over the Monday Night Raw February 20th, 2017 show, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we start off Monday Night Raw with my boy Kevin Owens, the WWE Universal Champion. He's coming out and he's sitting in a chair in the middle of the ring, and when I saw him in that suit, I was like, damn, Kevin Owens, you kind of sexy, you kind of fine. I don't give a damn if your ass fat shit, for real. Like something, it's just something about a man in a suit. It's just so damn sexy. But anyway, so basically, to make a long story short, he was talking about his match with Goldberg coming up at Fastlane next week, and how he was like, okay, Goldberg, you did defeat Brock Lesnar in a minute and 25 seconds at Survivor Series. You did eliminate Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble in a few seconds, but you know what? I am going, basically, he was going to say, basically, to make a long story short, Kevin Owens basically said the biggest thing to defeating Goldberg is outlasting Goldberg. He was basically saying, you're not going to end up beating me in a short period of time. It's going to be a long, lengthy match, so Goldberg needs to get ready. So basically, Kevin Owens was like, not only am I going to outlast you, but I'm gonna outsmart you. He said Brock Lesnar took Goldberg lightly. That is why he was defeated so easily at Survivor Series. So basically, Kevin Owens says that he's going to outsmart and outlast Goldberg. And of course, everybody was doing the Goldberg, the Goldberg chants, and Kevin Owens was getting all salty and shit. So basically, y'all, who do y'all think is gonna win? Goldberg or Kevin Owens at Fastlane? Honestly, my money is on Goldberg. Goldberg is gonna be doing a lot of spears and a lot of jackhammers. It is gonna get real. I don't give a damn what nobody said. Goldberg is walking out the WWE Universal Champion at Fastlane. Come on. I mean, Kevin Owens, I'm not knocking him as a competitor, but this is Goldberg we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. So we start the night off with that Kevin Owens promo. And did you guys see last week when Kevin Owens betrayed his best friend, Chris Jericho? I mean, he threw Chris Jericho into a goddamn TV. I mean, he was fucking Chris Jericho up. So I don't know what's going on with Kevin Owens, but he has gone crazy, y'all. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next biggest thing. So after that, we start off our first tag team match. It's Enzo Amore, and Enzo Amore is so fucking sexy to me. He is so fucking fine. So we start off with Enzo Amore, Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I forgot who the hell was with Sheamus and Cesaro, but Sheamus and Cesaro versus Big Cass and Enzo. Overall, the match was solid. Enzo was doing his thing. Big Cass was really showing out. It was this one part that stuck out to me when Cesaro tried to do the big swing on Big Cass, but Big Cass is so goddamn fucking big that Cesaro wasn't even able to do the big swing on freaking Big Cass. So basically, it was a WWE #1 contenders match. So whatever tag team ended up winning that match will go to Fastlane and face Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. And of course, my boy Big Cass and Enzo picked up the victory and beat Cesaro and Sheamus for the #1 contender spot at Fastlane for the Tag Team Raw Championships against Anderson and Gallows, guys. My money is definitely gonna be on Enzo and Big Cass. I want them to win so bad. They are honestly my favorite male tag team as of right now. I really do want them to win. So kudos to those guys. Hopefully that comes true. So then we go off to the back, and guess who bitch ass we see? We see fucking Mick Foley, little crazy ass, and then we see Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns come up, and Mick Foley's like, look, we cannot have you interfere with Strowman. He's fighting the Big Show tonight, so you're gonna have to wait for your match at Fastlane against Strowman. And Roman Reigns is like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson come up and we're like, yeah, we don't fucking like you, bitch. We already fucked you up last week with your ugly ass. No, they didn't say that. I just wanted to put that in there. But anyway, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson come up and they were like, yeah, like, we don't like you, Roman Reigns. You're a little bitch and shit like that. Like, nobody liked Roman Reigns. He's a little bitch. Like, I'm so fucking sick of him. Like, with his fucking Roman noodle ass. Like, fucking just go jump off a cliff, bitch. Like, seriously. So then Roman Reigns was like, man, well, fuck y'all too and shit. So Mick Foley was like, okay, then since y'all still having beef, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, basically Mick Foley was like, Roman Reigns, you're gonna have to find a partner against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And basically Roman Reigns was like, man, please, I don't need a partner. I can take on these niggas no problem. So basically, it was another handicap match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Roman Reigns 2-on-1 handicap match. And let me tell you, I was so fucking pissed off at that match because fucking Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson was fucking getting owned by Roman Reigns. I mean, come on, you can't be one fucking guy. You can't be one fucking guy. Roman Reigns is fucking trash. He's fucking overrated. He's hyped up. He's just fucking overrated. Like, I was mad that whole match that Roman Reigns was fucking beating the hell out of them. But after a while, actually, I take that back. Roman Reigns was getting his ass beat in the beginning of the fucking match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson were fucking jumping the shit out of fucking Roman Reigns. He looked like a helpless little kid getting his ass beat and shit. I was cracking the fuck up. I'm like, hell yeah, beat this Roman noodle bitch ass dude. So anyway, to make a long story short, after a while, I think it was Luke Gallows, he picked up a chair and he was getting ready to go into the ring to attack Roman Reigns with the chair, but Roman Reigns came out of nowhere and fucking grabbed, I guess he did some kind of move, grabbed the chair, ended up assaulting Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson with the chair, and he got disqualified. So he got disqualified for attacking them with a chair. I'm like, look at Roman Reigns, little bitch ass. You weak as hell grabbing a goddamn chair with your ugly ass. So basically, to make a long story short, Roman Reigns ended up getting disqualified for hitting the guys with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson with the chair. And they ended up winning that match because of a disqualification. So we're gonna go on and move on to the next match. We come out, so my girl Bayley, the new WWE Raw Women's Champion, comes out and she basically is talking to the WWE Universe about how she started off watching Raw as a 10-year-old girl, and it was her dream to be in the WWE and become the WWE Women's Champion, and she finally fulfilled her dream. I am so happy that they took the belt off of Charlotte and put it on somebody that was fucking decent. Like, Bayley is the shit. I don't give a damn. Like, everybody shit on her, but she's amazing. I'm not a Bayley fan. I'm Sasha Banks fan, but I'm just happy that they took the belt off of, you know, Charlotte. So then, you know, as Bayley was, you know, happy and she was in her shining moment, bruh, fucking bitch ass, hoe ass Stephanie McMahon come out, and she was basically saying that she really didn't deserve the title. She really didn't win fair and square. If you guys remember last week's match, Sasha Banks ended up coming from behind when the referee wasn't paying attention and cheap shotted Charlotte, and Bayley ended up beating Charlotte for the WWE Raw Women's Champion. So basically, Stephanie McMahon was making Bayley feel like fucking shit. Basically saying, you don't deserve the title. You didn't even win fair and square. You really didn't win. Sasha Banks helped you win. But if you guys think about it, Dana Brooke came out to fucking try to mess up Bayley. So actually, Sasha Banks was only evening the odds out. Because you guys don't remember, Dana Brooke did come out to interfere in that match. So Sasha Banks was trying to even out the odds. So basically, Stephanie McMahon was trying to get Bayley to give up her WWE Raw Women's Champion and saying that, you know, you didn't win it fair and square. You should do the right thing, Bayley, for your fans and give up the championship. This is not the way of Bayley. And I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, Bayley, do not listen to this bitch. If you give up your championship, I'm gonna be so damn mad at you, bro. I was scared, y'all. I don't know if y'all was scared, but I was scared when I thought Bayley was gonna give up her championship to fucking Stephanie. I was like, oh my God. So then after that, Sasha Banks comes out, and you know, Stephanie with her smart mouth, bitch mouth ass. Basically, Stephanie McMahon is like, oh, Sasha Banks, here she comes. She was like, Bayley, don't you just get sick and tired of Sasha interfering in everything? She interfered in your match. Now she's here to interfere in your business. And it was so funny because Sasha Banks was getting at Stephanie McMahon. She was like, Bayley, don't listen to this fucking garbage. She was like, you won this title fair and square. You didn't win it because of me. You won it because of everybody in the WWE universe. And I was like, you go, Sasha. You go, Glenn Coco. You go, Sasha. So basically, yeah, so Sasha came out to defend Bayley, basically, telling her, you better not give up that championship. You worked your ass off for that shit. It was so funny when she was like, and then Sasha, I forgot what Stephanie said, but Sasha was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, she stepped to Stephanie McMahon. I'm like, Stephanie, you better calm down. You talking to the boss for the boss beat your ass. Like, I was like, bro. So anyway, Bayley was like, don't worry about it, Sasha. I got this. And then she was like, should I give up my Raw Women's WWE Raw Women's Championship? Should I give it back up? And then it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, Bayley, what the fuck are you doing? So then she was kind of like quiet for a moment. And she was like, hell no, I'm not giving up this title. She was like, I won this title. She was like, I beat Charlotte in the middle of this ring for the third time, I may add. And I am your new WWE Raw Women's Champion, and nobody can take it away from me, and there ain't a damn thing you or anybody else can do about it. Sasha and Bayley stepped up to Stephanie McMahon. I was like, kudos, baby girl. Kudos. You did your thing. I was so happy. So then the fucking Charlotte came out with her little bitch ass looking like a goddamn man. No, let me stop. I'm being so mean, y'all. She don't look like a man. But anyway, so Charlotte came out and she was like, Stephanie McMahon, I am so sorry that to have these fucking little bitches over here being so disrespectful and stuff like that. She was like, I don't want you to give up the title. She's like, I'm gonna fucking take it from you, Bayley. So I don't need you to give it to me. I'm gonna take it from you. And basically Sasha Banks, she was like, oh, shut up. I'm so sick of you running your goddamn mouth, bitch. All you do is talk shit. She was like, you ain't the queen of no motherfucking pay-per-view, bitch. And Sasha was going in. That's why I love Sasha, because she's so goddamn crazy. And then Sasha was like, you know what? She was like, my leg is feeling better. So she's like, how about for old time's sake, since you want to talk all that shit, me and you fight right here tonight. So basically, Sasha and Charlotte was going at it again, and it was another match, Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. And to make a long story short, my girl Sasha ended up beating the queen, Charlotte Flair, with a bank statement, and you can bank on that, baby. So anyway, y'all, to make a long story short, Charlotte versus Sasha. Sasha ended up prevailing over Charlotte, humiliating her again, beating the crap out of her with the bank statement, and she ended up picking the victory, or she ended up getting the victory for that match, guys. OMG. So I was really scared. I thought Bayley was gonna give up that damn title, bro. I was scared like shit. Like, I was scared like shit. But anyway, guys, we are gonna get to the main pay-per-view. It was Braun Strowman versus the Big Show. And let me tell y'all something. That was a really good, I thought it was really good. I was kind of bored because I'm not really a big fan of Big Show, you know, but why the fuck was, let me tell y'all the fucked up part about it. Why the fuck was Big Show getting beat by Braun Strowman? You got Big Show, the world's strongest athlete, getting his ass handed to him by Braun Strowman. Like I said, Braun Strowman, yeah, he's pretty good, but I was like, why is Big Show getting his ass ass handed to him in this match. Like, what was the point? We want to see some action, and it was action-packed. I mean, they were both like neck and neck, but Braun Strowman was dominating Big Show the whole goddamn match, y'all. I was like, wow, like, y'all hyped up this shit. I'm thinking we gonna see some extravagant shit. But to make a long story short, Braun Strowman ended up defeating the Big Show. The Big Show, we talking about the world's strongest athlete, the Big Show, for the main pay-per-view, for the main event of Raw. I was like, come on. Big Show getting his ass beat by Braun Strowman, but what they trying to do is, honestly, they're trying to hype up Braun Strowman. That's what they're really trying to do. Because in real life, the Big Show would fucking kill Braun Strowman. He would slaughter Braun Strowman. Last week he beat Mark Henry, and this week he beat Big Show. Come on. Like, Braun Strowman, he's good, but he ain't that goddamn good. But then again, Big Show is kind of fucking washed up. He's kind of old and shit. So I can understand him getting his fucking ass beat. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much how Raw ended, guys. Let me know what you guys feel about Bayley almost giving up the championship to freaking Stephanie McMahon. How did you guys feel about Sasha beating Charlotte? What do you guys think is gonna happen at Fastlane with Brock Lesnar, excuse me, with Goldberg and Kevin Owens? Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today on my review. Please, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more WWE reviews. This is your girl, Angelic Barbie, and I'm out, guys.